Let's continue with methods of preparation of alcohol. This is bimolecular reduction. Here we are taking 2 moles of propanone, magnesium and water is being used as reducing agent. So this carbon will form a bond with this carbon ultimately, and this will change to OH, this will change to OH. This will be the final product. So in the first step, what happens? Bonds start forming from here. Here bond is formed. Between these two oxygen, magnesium is added. In next step, we are carrying out hydrolysis. So this bond breaks, OH here. So we get 2,3-dimethyl butane, 2,3-diol, which is popularly known as pinacol. And side product will be magnesium hydroxide. Next, we are taking again important reaction, oxymercuration reduction. Here we have 2,3-dimethyl-2-butene. And we are reacting it with mercuric acetate. THF is trihydrofuran. A mixture of trihydrofuran and water is used as solvent in this reaction. So from water, OH is added to this carbon, and mercuric acetate from here is added to this carbon. In second step, we are carrying out reduction with the help of sodium borohydride. Here this is removed and H is added here. So we get 2,3-dimethyl-2-butanol. Overall, you can remember the reaction is taking place according to Markovnikov's rule. So if this question comes in entrance, so the product you will decide on the basis of Markovnikov's rule. We are getting 2,3-dimethyl-2-butanol. Next, we are reacting Grignard reagent with ethylene oxide. CH3 MgBr, when reacts with ethylene oxide, the bond breaks here. And this CH3 attaches to this carbon, we get CH3, CH2, CH2O MgBr, which on hydrolysis gives 1-propanol plus hydroxy magnesium bromide. So here we have increased 2 carbon atoms from the Grignard reagent to get alcohol. So if you want to get higher alcohols from lower Grignard reagents and you want to increase 2 carbon atom, you can treat it with ethylene oxide followed by hydrolysis. The mechanism of the reaction is Grignard reagent breaks down into CH3 negative MgX positive. CH3 negative attacks this ethylene oxide to form CH3, CH2, CH2O negative, which reacts with H positive ion from water and H ions to give 1-propanol. So this is the mechanism of the reaction. Next, we are taking from esters. Ethyl ethanoate reacts with CH3 MgBr. Carbonyl group being polar in nature, oxygen is negative, carbon is positive. CH3 will attack this carbonyl carbon, MgBr will attack oxygen. We will get this compound. CH3, OC2H5 were already there, with oxygen MgBr is attached. This is unstable intermediate, OMgBr from here, MgBr from here, and ethoxy group from here forms ethoxy magnesium bromide, which is removed. This will lead to the formation of double bond here, and we'll get acetone or 2-propanol. Now 2-propanol can further react with methyl magnesium bromide, and this reaction we have taken earlier also. So CH3CO CH3, here also this CH3 attacks this carbonyl carbon. This double bond becomes single bond. Oxygen is negatively charged, which takes up MgBr. So we get tertiary butoxy magnesium bromide. Followed by hydrolysis, bond breaks here, and here we get OH, here we get H. So this becomes OH, and here we get OH, hydroxy magnesium bromide is separated, and we get tertiary butyl alcohol, whose IUPAC name is 2-methyl-2-propanol. So from ester, first we have got ketone, finally we have got tertiary butyl alcohol. Next, we are taking hydrolysis of esters. Hydrolysis of esters can be done in acidic medium or in basic medium. Here we are carrying out in basic medium. This reaction is also called sponification, and it is used for sponification of glyceryl ester of fatty acids will give you soap. So it is RCOOR- is an ester which is reacting with NaOH, results in the formation of R-OH plus sodium salt of fatty acids, RCOONA. This is sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Sodium salt of fatty acid is called soap. and here in sponification of glyceryl ester of fatty acid, glycerol will be formed. Here alcohol is being formed. Let's take specific example, ethyl ethanoate, whose IUPAC name is ethyl ethanoate, common name is ethyl acetate. We are treating with sodium hydroxide, the bond will break up here and you will get C2H5OH plus CH3COONA, that is sodium acetate, and ethyl alcohol will be formed. So by hydrolysis of esters also we can prepare alcohol. From aliphatic primary amine we can get alcohols. Here aliphatic primary amine RCH2NH2 will be treated with nitrous acid. To remember the reaction, break the bond here and give oxygen to this hydrogen, nitrogen to the nitrogen, OH to RCH2. So you get RCH2OH plus nitrogen plus water. So by this method we can get primary alcohols. C2H5NH2, that is ethylamine or ethanamine is the IUPAC name. When reacts with nitrous acid, in same way we carry out reaction and we get ethyl alcohol plus nitrogen plus water. If we carry out this reaction with benzylamine plus nitrous acid, if you follow this method, you will never be wrong, and the product formed will be benzyl alcohol, whose IUPAC name is phenyl methanol. Its IUPAC name is phenyl methanamine plus nitrogen plus water will be formed. So this is an important method of converting amines to alcohols containing same number of carbon atoms, but primary alcohols can be converted into primary amines can be converted into primary alcohols. Next we are taking OXO process. In OXO process, ethene or ethylene is treated with water gas, carbon monoxide plus hydrogen in the presence of catalyst dicobalt octacarbonyl at high temperature and pressure. The product forms is propanol. To understand this reaction, give one hydrogen here, it will become CH3. Double bond will change to single bond. This is CH2, CHO. So we get propanol in the first step. If you want to get propanol, reduce it with hydrogen and nickel, the product formed will be propane-1-ol, whose common name is normal propyl alcohol. So if you want to convert ethene to propanol or ethene to propanol, use this method which is called OXO process. Let's take a fermentation of carbohydrate. Sucrose on hydrolysis in presence of invertase gives glucose plus fructose. Glucose plus fructose is called invert sugar because sucrose is dextrorotatory. On hydrolysis we get dextrorotatory glucose and levorotatory fructose, but mixture is levorotatory, that's why it is called invert sugar. Now, glucose or fructose is further fermented with the help of zymase in absence of oxygen to get ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide. If we use presence of oxygen, acetic acid or vinegar will be formed. The absence of oxygen is must to get ethyl alcohol. Now from starch also we can prepare alcohol. Starch is a polymer of glucose. On hydrolysis in presence of diastase, it gives maltose. Maltose has same formula as sucrose, but it is made up of 2 moles of glucose. So on hydrolysis, in presence of maltase, it gives 2 moles of glucose. Glucose on further fermentation with the help of zymase, which is obtained from yeast to get ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide.